Welcome back. Thank you. Born and raised in Europe, brothers Jens and Uwe Kruger started making music at a very young age and began their professional career in 1979 when they signed a contract with CBS Records. Jens was just 17 years old at the time. In 1989, the brothers teamed up with Joel Landsberg, a New York City bass player, and with the addition of Joel, the Krüger Brothers began to fashion their signature sound. Looking to expand their tonal palette, they brought on board an extremely talented mandolin player named Jonah Horton, who joined the group in 2025, this year, and thereby fashioned the sound that you are now about to enjoy. So now, please give a warm Kalamazoo welcome to the Krüger Brothers.
That was a very nice announcement, wasn't it? Very beautiful, you know.
We got to come up here more often.
Yes. Look at a beautiful bunch of people out here. Beautiful, beautiful looking crowd. We're always backstage and we're looking forward and we always try to find the person in front that wears white socks. And we always say we're going to have to make him happy.
Or her.
But we couldn't find anybody because we can't see down here. So I'm sure there's somebody.
Hold your feet up for a sec there.
So we're very happy to be here and play some music for you. We're going to start off with a few. They asked us to play a few numbers by ourselves. You can hear in my accent that I'm an immigrant. Can you? Yeah. Yes, I became American citizen this year, and thank you. And we live in North Carolina. We'll tell you a little bit more later. But we're going to start off with a piece. It's called Appalachian Concerto. I've written for string quartet. And of course, we don't have a string quartet with us here. And it sounds better without them.
Hey.
Anyway. No. But we live in the woods. We live in the hills of North Carolina. And that's where we travel the world out from there. And this is a piece about immigration and different nations that would come and live in America, like we came from Europe. And maybe you can hear some sounds from where your ancestors came from, all right? So first, we go into the woods, and then it will open up, okay? Ready? Yes.
I think it's beautiful that, you know, that tonight Jonah's playing a mandolin that's based on a design that was made here in Kalamazoo by Lloyd Lohr. And so does Jens. He plays on a banjo that's shaped after a banjo that was built by the Gibson Banjo Company way back then. Of course, it's developed. Yeah. We were lucky enough for a few years ago when we passed through here. We played in Ann Arbor, then we played in Chicago. We went to the Heritage Factory, and they gave us a wonderful tour of the old building and everything. That was amazing to see the old factory, the old Gibson factory. It's nothing like the new one. We went to the one in Nashville as well, you know. So this is the real place here.
So you know we told you we're immigrants, my brother and I. Joel's also an immigrant to North Carolina. He's from New York City.
Yes.
So
Don't hold it against me.
My brother and I, we are originally from Switzerland. So sometimes. We had a lady once come up to me and say, "So you're from Sweden?" I said, "No, we're from Switzerland. You know, Heidi Banks cheese chocolate watches and all that. You know, the Alps." And she said, "Ah, okay. So do you still speak Swedish then?" Of course. What else would we speak? Now our parents, they came from northern Germany and they immigrated into Switzerland. And then when we grew up, we lived in a valley, a beautiful valley in the Alps. And at night, you know, they would, especially Christmas.
Tomorrow is December 6th, and that's Saint
Nicholas, yeah.
Yep.
And so the lights they would dim the lights, and you know, in the valleys, and there's always lots of snow. And as children, you know, we would make lamps in school or at home. Lanterns, and we would walk with these lanterns to the church on Christmas Eve. And so Uwe wrote a song about this. It's called "The Lights in Our Village."
I'm kind of nervous about this because I only get to sing these songs once a year. And I'm not like Mariah Carey, you know. They don't thaw me out on Thanksgiving, you know.
So...
Lights in our village are dim for the night. The valley lies quiet and still, waiting and waiting till we hear the call of the bells from the church on the hill. We put on our boots and our coats and our gloves, step out in the cold and the snow, carefully tread and try not to slip, to keep our lanterns aglow. Carefully tread and try not to slip, to keep our lanterns aglow. Of our lanterns shine bright, they guide us the way through the night. Hand in hand we're singing along to the tune of an old Christmas song. The moon and the stars shine so bright in the sky, our lanterns glow humbly below. From near and far, all the shimmering lights ask the child for salvation and love. From near and far, all the shimmering lights ask the child for salvation and love.
Now, our grandparents, of course, they lived in northern Germany, and then in the winter, after Christmas, we would have time, or before Christmas, we would go up to visit them. We would take trains in those days, always on the train, night trains, where you can sleep in the train. Our father would sometimes join us later with a car. He would drive up with a little Beetle on the German Autobahn. You can drive as fast as you want to, but a Volkswagen Beetle just doesn't go fast. and we would go, and we put on our pajamas, and we'd be on that cold platform waiting for the train to come in, roll in. It was always exciting late at night, going through the night up to northern Germany. Uwe wrote a song about this.
And this is actually the first time I'm doing this in front of an audience. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out.
No choice.
It's going home for Christmas.
Yes. And the chorus is very simple. It's going home for Christmas.
You can sing along. Yeah. I mean, really, you could. Will you? I mean, if you get it, will you sing along? Will you sing along? Yes.
Sure, yeah.
Yes, you can get it.
It's 1965 on a night train to Cologne. In a sleeper cabin, brother, mom, and I. Looking out the window, it's a cold and starry sky. Railway stations, Christmas lights, and people passing by. Here we go. Going home, going home, going home for Christmas Day. Going home, going home, going home for Christmas Day. Wide awake. Conductor checked our tickets, and now it's time for cake. We're wrapped up in a blanket, both to turn to sleep. When we sleep softly, and down the road we go. We're going home, going home, going home for Christmas Day. Going home, going home, going home for Christmas Day. Tossed around by switches in the early morning dawn. Mom says, boys, get ready and put your warm coats on. The icy winds are blowing through the old town of Cologne. It bites you like a dire wolf and chills you to the bone. I'm going home, going home, going home for Christmas Day. Going home, going home, going home for Christmas Day. Going home, going home, going home for Christmas Day. Going home, going home, going home for Christmas Day. Going home, going home, going home for Christmas Day.
Thank you so much. We're gonna sing a song. Uwe's gonna sing a song that's not per se a Christmas song, but
in Germany we have a concept called Besinnlichkeit. It doesn't have a translation in English. It's something, we grew up without Santa Claus in a Coca-Cola truck. It's just was something you had to get used to when we came here, you know.
Well, we love it. You know, we love it. We buy Christmas trees in Europe. We buy Christmas trees. I mean, you don't need to know that, but I mean, but we buy Christmas trees on the 24th. You know, and first when we came here, I tried to buy a Christmas tree on the 24th. That was a big mistake. You know, they're gone. They're gone.
It's either that or you get the Charlie Brown tree.
Because we buy real trees, you know, and then we put real candles on them. Can you imagine how dangerous that is? Houses burn down every year, you know, because of. And you always have a buckets full of water beside that Christmas tree, in case it catches fire. And we once were in Germany, and that Christmas tree caught fire. And my father took that Christmas tree and he ran to the balcony and threw it down. Our grandparents, they lived in the 5th floor. And that Christmas tree burning, falling down. But we were...
but that wasn't too bad. Next year they had the first color TV ever anybody had that we knew. And we end up there for Christmas, and Christmas program comes on, and we watch the Christmas program, and then the TV starts on fire. And then my uncle, he was a steel worker. He just grabbed that TV and it went where that tree went. The balcony.
When we started our career, I just want to let you talk to it a little bit, you know, because you know it's first time for a lot of you that we meet, and we hope we see you again. But you know, when we started, we were at one point we were homeless. We didn't have a home anymore. It was 1979. We didn't have a home anymore, so we were homeless. We were living on the streets and playing in the streets of Europe. In a very unfortunate time, it was November, and so you know it's cold out there. It's like similar like today out there, and. So we always, you know, we lived together with all these people that didn't have a home, you know, in the homeless shelters and with other street musicians for a while, and tried to live on the trains. And when we're on the road, you know, we see many people, you know, lost their home, and especially on Christmas, we would always have at home and at our parents, we always had an extra plate. So if somebody would knock on the door, we see somebody we could invite, so we could feed them, you know. So this is a song about that, and this is a great song.
You might know the chorus, and if you want to,
that would be great if you could sing along. This means a lot to us.
See, when you learn how to play the finger-picking guitar here in America, you usually do something like. Have you seen the old man in the closed-down market, kicking up the paper in his worn-out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, hanging loosely by his side. Yesterday's paper telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me that you're lonely? Say for you that the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Have you seen the old gal who walks the streets of London? Dirt in her hair and her clothes in rags. She's no time for talking, no, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home in 2 carrier bags. So how can you tell me that you're lonely? Say for you that the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. cafe at 11:15. That same old man, he's a sitting on his own, and he's a looking at the world over the rim of his teacup, and each cup lasts an hour, and then he wanders home alone.
Thank you so much. Now we get to play. We have a few arrangements with the concert band, and we're going to play you a few of these things. We never played with a concert band. We played with symphony orchestras quite a lot. But there was a great job by Ethan, right? Ethan did a great job rewriting some of the string section and putting them into woodwinds.
No
yes.
easy task.
So we are just as excited as you are to find out how this is going to sound. You know, we have no idea. Tom, what do you think?
You know, we're here, might as well give it a shot.
Tom is awesome. The whole band is just amazing
What a
people.
great band you guys have here in Kalamazoo, isn't it?
So we're gonna take you on a little journey of different sort of musical excursions, and we're not gonna make a break or don't say anything for a little while, so we can just fall asleep. And if in the middle there's a piece called "High Up in the Sky," which don't tell you which one it is, but it's high up in the sky because we believe it's better to look up than always down into an iPad or something, right? It's more important, especially now, really. And so we have the concert band ready, and Tom, what do you think? You give it a shot. Good. That's good. It's great. That's the spirit.
on my way to the sea. I watch the dunes as the sun comes up, thinking about the way things used to be. There's a lighthouse on the rocky peaks where the waves would break and spray. Watch the tide as it comes rolling, and then I watch it roll away again. Roll, roll, roll away. It makes no difference if I go. No one here would miss me anyway. No one here would ever know. How the stars light up the skies. They're guiding me around the world as I pull the rigging tight. My sails look like the wings of angels gliding through the night. Oh, my boat was built in Winterport a long, long time ago. Steady hands have held its course through waves and wind and snow. Out here on the ocean, out on the deep dark sea, is where you always find me. That's where I wanna be. Set of strings, and I'm gonna play it all night long just to listen how it rings. If I had to make a wish upon a falling star, I wouldn't wish for anything but to know just where you are.
Wow. They sound great, don't they?
That was fantastic.
Too bad our van is too small. We would take them on the road.
We got a tune.
I got a tune.
Yeah.
I always like to say we got a tune because it sounds better. And it's the warmth of your love that makes our strings feel like slightly overcooked noodles. No, I got a retune.
These guys don't know about strings. This is,
No. It's quite amazing that up here in Michigan, you have a young man who's made big waves in the bluegrass music scene, and we have the same. Him and us, we were influenced by a man from North Carolina, Doc Watson, and the reason why we moved to North Carolina, and it's the reason why Billy Strings picked up the guitar, and so this is and Doc Watson was the one who told us to, after a show, he said, boys, sounds better with you tune.
And then he explained to us what these things were for up here. No, you believed that, did you? You didn't believe that? Here's an old English folk song that Sting made into a pop song, and now it's a banjo tune.
Devolution.
Yeah, that's what my brother calls it. No, it's a beautiful song. And I'm going to count the band in like a real professional. Count to 4 and then it's going to start. Somehow.
1, 2.
No,
no, don't do that.
You ready, Tom? You ready, Tom? You all ready? Oh, yeah, this is going to be fun. 1, 2, 3.
You remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. We forget the sun in his jealous sky when we walk in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while among the fields of barley. In his arms she fell and her hair came down when they walked in fields of gold. Stay a while among the fields of barley. We can tell the sun in his jealous sky that we walked in fields of gold. Watch the west wind move like a lover so among the fields of barley. Watch her body rise when you kiss her mouth, when you lay in fields of gold. Promises lightly, and I know that there were some that were broken. Yet I know in days still left we will walk in fields of gold. Yes, we walk in fields of gold. miss those summer days among the fields of barley. Watch the children play when the sun goes down among the fields of gold. You remember me when the westward moves among the fields of barley. We forget the sun and his jealous sky when we walk in fields of gold. Yes, we walk in fields of gold. Yes, we walk in fields of gold. We walk softly. Yet I know in days still left we will walk in fields of gold. Yes, we walk in fields of gold. Yes, we walk in fields of gold.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's actually windy, you know, when you sit where we are, the wind, you know, it's yeah. We're gonna play you one more little set of music for tonight. We thank you so much of having us here in Kalamazoo, the Krüger Brothers. Concert Band. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You've been so kind to us before the show, hopefully after the show as well. It would be great if we could come back sometime or somewhere close by. We see you again. We're gonna play a little piece from the Ogden. I was hired by Union Pacific and the town of Ogden to write a sort of a symphonic piece for the Golden Spike, you know, the 150-year Golden Spike. And we said we cannot end this evening without a proper train wreck. And so we're gonna play just 3 little numbers. 2 of them are with the orchestra here, and the last one, not.
No?
That's our own personal little train wreck.
Yes, it's our personal little train wreck. It's called First Settlers, then Building on a Dream, and then Welcome to Ogden.
I really love the intro to this because Jens plays this exposition of the tune.
Yeah, well, it's just a little bit
but
of...
it sounds really like 1880s or the 1870s banjo music.
Well,
and
Uwe, we're in Kalamazoo.
Yeah.
Everybody has a banjo, right? It's like in North Carolina, I always say, there's more banjos than KitchenAids. You know? I was like, who owns a banjo here? Who owns a banjo? You want to sell it? So here we go. You know, I can be patriotic now because I'm a U.S. citizen. That's great. You know, I can really be this, and I am. I'm very, very proud. You can hear it. Thank you, Kalamazoo Concert Band.
Yeah.
Woo! We met this young man here when he was 9 years old, and we're gonna turn him loose a little bit. How about that? Wow, this last piece was hard on my banjo strings. It was. My whole banjo went like, help, help, too many notes. Why is it necessary, so many notes? Sometimes people ask us, is it really necessary to play that many notes? We say, no, of course not, but it's fun. Why not? You know, why do you play so fast? Too much coffee, too much chocolate.
And not enough sleep. Yeah. That's all there.
Don't forget, we love you. Thank you so much for being here. And have a Merry Christmas.
And happy holidays.
Happy holidays, yes. All right, full throttle. Full throttle. Let's rock it. How about that, right?